So according to this website, it's going to take me 4 years just to reach 200 subs. I think that's false. So how about you guys actually help me out and make sure to subscribe right now and hit the bell notification so that way we can make sure we hit 200 subs by the end of the year. All right, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about Caitibugzz, the Twitch streamer who falsely accused GeorgeNotFound of a SA. Obviously, I'm calling it SA because we haven't even reached the 30-second mark and I do not want to get demonetized. And automatically, there are going to be those in the comments who are going to be like, Tom, why are you making a video about the whole Caitibugzz situation? It already happened months ago. I mean, yeah, it did happen a while ago, and obviously nothing major has happened since then because, well, it's already over. But I mean, something did happen a little bit. I mean, something minor, like who even cares about it? But it's like, well, might as well talk about it because, well, it is something a bit important, and I haven't even talked about the whole situation because it happened during my hiatus. So I guess we may as well talk about it. But before we do that, I think I need to recap the whole situation because, well, it's been a while now, and there's those in my audience who definitely have no clue what happened because I haven't made a video about the whole thing at all because I was in my hiatus. So here's the recap. So Caitibugzz did a live stream, accusing George Not Found of a SA, just all this random stuff. And I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because, well, there's already videos out there, and most of her allegations are obviously bullshit. Like, it's already been proven that, well, what she's saying is a lie and all that stuff. So if you guys want to look into it, just look into it yourself. So yeah, obviously it all happened. Like, she did her live stream, and as a result, George lost like 100K subs, which is just kind of sad to see because, well, instead of actually waiting for his response, people decided to act quickly and just decide that, you know what, screw this guy. He likes to sexually assault women. And of course, George saw what was going on, so he immediately posted a tweet that said that, oh, I'm gonna do like a stream later today. I'm just gonna provide some evidence. Okay, let me get them as well. But of course, in the comments, people are like, oh, screw you, George. You like beating women. You like sexually assaulting them. I hope you kill yourself. Yeah, there are actually those who want him dead, of course, because this is the Minecraft community. Like, of course, there's gonna be those who want George dead. But there's actually more than just that. Like, not only were people commenting, at George wanting him dead and to kill himself, but at the same time, Caitibugzz actually posted a tweet that said like, oh, George, we're waiting for your response. We know you're gonna be lying to the community. Okay, stop spreading your bullshit. Well, in reality, as we all know now, Caitibugzz was actually spreading bullshit. Anyways, besides that, George finally went live. He talked about like his side of the story. As we all know, he's speaking the truth. Dreams Hotel, like he was there, and then that's where he met Katie. They had a little bit of a, they had like a romantic moment. Like, of course they would, except it's not like to the point where like, oh, they're gonna be like boyfriend and girlfriend. Not really, but like they're like kind of flirting, and George was like tickling her, even though for some reason Caitibugzz considers that like sexual assault, even though that's not even true at all. And I forgot to mention this, but at the same time, Caitibugzz and her friends were all drunk. Like, they went to a party, and then they went to the party where George and Dream and all these other people are at. So like, obviously it's not like George and Dream were trying to get her drunk on purpose. No, they were already drunk, and obviously that's where George kind of met her up again. Like, they met each other twice, but the second time is when the supposed SA or sexual assault happened. And after that whole entire stream with George obviously presenting his case and his side of the story, and obviously in my opinion he won because, well, his side is actually more, I guess you can say, not like appealing, but like obviously more convincing. Because after that, Dream also like made like a Reddit post backing up George because, well, obviously they're good friends, and obviously George is speaking the truth, so of course Dream would actually back up his best friend. And then, not surprising, Caitibugzz responded to both Dream and George by making like a 10-page document. And this is where things kind of get interesting because for some strange reason, like, she decided to just start contradicting her story, like trying to make sure it's not how it's supposed to look like, even though, well, we all know that she was lying. But of course she said like, oh my god, like George is kind of exposing me, let me just change up the story so that way it doesn't look as bad but still like pretty bad to him. And sadly, this is where things kind of turned for the worse for George, because then Dream and Sapnap kind of said that, oh, actually George was in the wrong, and George even himself said that, oh, actually, yeah, I am guilty, which is all bullshit. Like, I can't believe that George actually decided to just bow down, especially to the fans that were like criticizing him for for supposedly sexually assaulting Caitibugzz, even though, like I keep saying, like, we all know that's all bullshit. I don't know, man, that's why I don't like the Minecraft community. Like, the creators would always bend the knee whenever their audience gets so mad at them. So once again, George boots up yet another live stream, and he's like, you know what, Katie's right, I am guilty, even though she twisted her story so that way it can make it look worse than how it's supposed to be. Because come on, man, like, as soon as like she changed her story, like, automatically that should have been a red flag. But unfortunately for people like George, it was not, and that's when they decided that Katie was the one who won, even though she was lying the whole time. Man, this is why I don't like these types of people. Like, they have no spine. And finally, we reached like the final point of the whole like story, because this is when Caitibugzz decided to boot up a live stream herself, like one last time to like debunk everything from George's response, and at the same time change her story again. Because seriously, at this point, she changed her story twice, and obviously, one time, which is obviously kind of concerning. Second time, yeah, something is definitely off. Like, there's no way she changed her story a second time when it comes to like responding to like, the response to the, accused person. Seriously, how did people not figure that out? Especially George. Like, as soon as Caitibugzz changed her story again, they should have been like, you know what? Actually, I retract my apology. Katie right here is actually trying to defame me and make sure I have no friends at all, and to make sure I lose my whole career. To be honest, if George did something like that, he would gain my respect back. But of course, because he decided to bend the knee, he lost my respect entirely. But thankfully, during this whole situation, people were actually defending George, even though George decided to just bend the knee. And I give respect to those people, you know, Calvos, Lyrics in particular. Like, he was like a journalist of some sorts. Like, he was covering the whole entire thing, you know, like, from top to bottom. So I want all of you who are watching this video to go support them right after this video, because my God, especially Lyrics, like, he was like a journalist. Like, he was trying his absolute best to defend George. But like I keep saying, George decided to just accept the fact that he was guilty, even though he actually wasn't. And thankfully for those who tried to defend George, after the live stream, Caitibugzz decided to just private the whole stream because, well, of course, she was getting called out because, well, she deserved it. So she decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna go private the stream and I'm just gonna disappear for a bit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole situation that went down for GeorgeNotFound. And my God, that was like already half the video. So I guess we may as well talk about what actually happened just recently. So I hope many of you decided to just recall what I just said a few seconds ago. You know, with the part where I said that, oh, Caitibugzz is gonna disappear for a couple months or so. Well, she actually just recently she came back, kinda, because, well, instead of actually doing like a new live stream, she decided to just unlist the stream that she did, which is her final response to George. But this time around, she decided to change the title a bit, and the new title is called Final Thoughts. Was taken down, cleared it. So I guess behind the scenes, GeorgeNotFound tried to like take Katie to court. I mean, makes sense because, well, what she did was defamation. So but I guess things just worked out, I guess, because now the live stream is back, and even Katie decided to just change the title, like I already said. And not only did she decide to just unlist the live stream and make it public again, but she also made a new post on her Discord server. So here's what the new post says. I'm sorry, shit sucks. I love you guys. Please always remember that I believe y'all. You were the best community anyone could ask for. Pure kindness. I'll be gone a while. So I guess Katie is currently just planning on making her comeback because, well, she's taking a bit of a break still, and she decided to just spice things up a bit by unlisting her stream. But to be quite honest, I'm not sure her comeback will be received well. I mean, come on, she defamed GeorgeNotFound. His career is currently, you know, down in the dumps. Like, come on, like, nobody likes him no more. He lost like 300k subs. And there are also those who hate Katie because, well, she lied. So yeah, I don't think there's no room for like a Caitibugzz comeback. Like, it's over for her. She ruined her career, and she also unfortunately destroyed George's career. So that's all I had to say about this whole situation. So what do you guys think about this whole thing? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Make sure to click on them. And make sure to follow me on my other social medias, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.